Sam Right, never leaving you dry in your eye. I approve this
Check,
message
1 2
nationwide. You don't know, man.
Right.
And now we are here with one and only,
The boy Thursday, aka Uncle Bino,
and we got a special guest here today.
the CEO
You
of
don't know,
MMR.
and he could introduce himself. He is the CEO of Master Move
Moves.
Rise.
Yes, well,
baby.
wait. I'm not the CEO. That's my son Malcolm. All props out to him. He inspired this whole thing. I am the mouthpiece. I am the ancient one. I am Uncle Kev. Uncle Kev moments here to give you my thoughts.
The Uncle Kev moment,
My
folks.
thoughts, my ideas. Maybe vex a few people.
Vex a lot of people. That's
Not a
what
lot of
we're
people.
about. No,
Not-
we're about to change. We
Listen,
are about to
listen.
change. Vexing
Okay.
people is not what we came to do. It's opening their awareness.
Yes.
Uncle Kev. That's what it is. And
Yes.
sometimes, like Malcolm X says, you gotta beat it into the slave masters sometimes, yo. Sometimes you just have to beat it into them because, that's the way we gotta
Sometimes
teach
you got to do it.
You gotta
Sometimes
learn.
You got to do it.
You gotta learn, folks. Sometimes you gotta learn. Mistakes, get hurt, get up and try it again. I try to tell this to many, many artists, you know what I mean? Don't ever stress about failing the first time when you go on stage, right? I try to tell them all the time. Like,
True.
the whole point of being a Canadian and being a great performer is to be able to take those first boos, take those first naysayers and convince them and make them fans.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the end game.
Make
that's the
that
end
your the reason for your passion. That's the wood that fuels the fire within.
Straight. Real talk. You see,
Right.
This is what I'm saying. This is why I came and brought on Mr. Uncle Kev.
Mr. Uncle Kev.
Yes,
Uncle Kev.
Mr. Uncle Kev. I had to go and draw for him because, I feel like he's on the same wave that Six Dots on. And Six Dots on that, bring the city together. Let's get it away from this screwface capital crap. You know, I've been trying for years now, but now even more so than ever, I'm trying to bring in friends to bring knowledge. I'm trying to bring friends who can bring a little bit of empowerment, a little spiritual help, a little bit of religion help, a little bit of everything, people. That's what we's about, man. That's why I kind of have to say, when it comes to my questionings now, Mr. Uncle Kev,
Yes.
I want to call you Mr. MMR, but
Nah.
yeah, your son's not here, so it's all good.
Shout out Malcolm.
Shout out to Malcolm. All right. So I'm going to ask some crazy questions
All right.
because, I know you got fans and I figure you're on live right now. So let's just put your fan bases, put them to the test too. So here's a dope question.
All right.
If you had to guess out of 10 of your fans, how many of them know your favorite color? What would be the number?
None.
Damn.
None.
Your top 10?
You know what? I'll tell you what,
out of your top 10 fans.
out of my top 10 fans.
Out of your top 10 fans, you
Out of
don't think any of them know the color? Not even one?
No.
I know your number one fan is your wife, so stop this.
Okay.
Stop this.
Well,
Stop this.
she might be my wife. She might be my number one fan or critic. It all depends.
Hold on.
what
We're talking about your favorite color,
my favorite color.
Your favorite color.
My favorite.
Yeah,
Okay.
what?
Here's the thing, though. Right.
Yeah.
Because I've come out with MMR,
Mhm.
and I learned early that your product, you do things in business, right?
Cheers.
You could either sell what people want or you sell what you want, right? If you sell what people want, you're more of a business. If you sell what you want, you're a hobbyist who sells shit that people may or may not like, right?
That is a good point also.
Feedback I used to have, when we first came out,
Yeah.
it used to be Master was the red line,
Okay.
Move was the black line,
Mm-hmm.
and Green was the Rise line.
Oh,
Right. I used to break them down into three things, right? So
I like that.
yeah, man, it was dope, but it was a great idea to me. I thought it was great, it great colors, right?
Yeah.
Big up Africa. But the thing
I was about to
is
bring that
that,
up.
am I going to sell people? Am I just going to sell what I like, or I'm going to try to give the people what they want, right?
That's the hard part.
More times than not, everyone's like, yo, do you have that in black? Do you have that with this, but in black? Do you have this in black? I'm like, yeah. So, I go out and
Uncle
get black.
Kev,
Yeah.
we call that the organic build. That's what we call it over here.
You said organic, right?
We call that the organic build.
Organic.
The organic build.
We
The
ain't trying to be
organic
dirty
build,
up in
and I'll
here.
say it one more time just in case nobody knows The organic build is when people enjoy what little they see, and they want to invest and build together. So think about that. That's the organic build, folks. Any artists, any business designers, think about that. The organic build. Do not squander the organic build. These are the people who
I myself like the black because it's slimming.
I like that. I like
Black
that.
is slimming.
Black is slimming, and I'm a big dude.
Yeah,
I'm a big dude.
I get it. I get it.
And I size my stuff a bit bigger so I can say I wear a double XL.
Facts. That's big facts. To any designers out there, 4X, 7X, holler at your boy.
Right.
Yeah,
Hey, talk about 7X. I want to give a huge shout out to Stone Giant Records.
Giant Records.
Met them in Peterborough. We just clicked. Hey. Right. Look out for those guys. Look out. They got a strong roster coming up. They're going to be at the boat show on the 30th. Kate, if you have the name of that show, throw that up there.
Throw it up there.
Ooh. They got the boat show on the 30th. They're open for millies. And on top of that, they're probably one of my best clients.
Okay.
Not that I like to rank my clients because I love all of you.
And that's a fact. That is a fact. I've seen it with my own eyes.
But yeah, man. I'll tell you this. The whole way that this company has come about and the love that I'm receiving from people, especially when I get to tell people the meaning of the company, like, it's just dope. It's dope, right? So,
Could you tell them the meaning of the
Give
company?
us the meaning. Exclusive. Blue motherfucking Monday.
All right, listen.
Tell them.
All right. Check it out. Make sure you can see it. All right. So MMR stands for Master Move Rise. Master your thoughts, move with the plan, rise to greatness. Right? Now, the logo is deep because I don't like these. I can't say I don't like. When you buy a shirt or when you put a product out, I feel that it must mean something. It shouldn't be just to, make money.
Team agree.
It should mean something to the people, right? So
Team agree.
My boy was 16 and he said, "Dad, I want to sell shirts." So I'm like, all right, let's come up with something that means something, right? I was looking at his name.
I agree with that.
His initials are MMR.
Oh, right? Shoot.
His younger brother.
That's deep.
Wait, his younger brother's initials is also MMR.
Okay.
He has two older brothers, Curtis and Corey.
Okay.
Those are the K's. And the reason they stand out like this, facing outward, because the two older ones always protect the younger family.
That
They've
is
always
beautiful.
been that way. Right? And you'll see the Master Move Rise goes like that instead of a happy face or straight.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Reason being, if you master your thoughts and move with the plan, you will rise to greatness.
True.
Above the earth.
True.
Above the earth. So
you hear this, people? It's exclusive.
It's not even a clothing line. It's more of a way of thinking, and that's why, when I talk to artists and I want to, build with artists, right?
It sounds like you're more of a movement.
It is a movement. It is a movement, right? Like I tell people, I
would say, from my point of view,
you're just gonna interrupt me because you got a deep voice.
Just because, from my point of view,
listen, it's Vex Monday.
The outside looking in, I'm just making sure that the people understand where I'm coming from. The people understand movement. The people understand. I was going to suggest it more like an organic organization. That's what I was going to suggest. But since you guys are bullying me with my deep voice,
all right. Do you want to know the deeper meaning? Because this is like onions. It has layers.
Oh, this is beautiful. I love that it's connected to your kids, man. That's beautiful to me.
When I say like Malcolm is the whole reason we're here.
Yeah.
All right. When he was 12, he was he still is a phenomenal rugby player.
Hey.
When he was 12, he was a big boy, and he was always like in position.
Yeah.
But never made the move.
Right.
So, and it always puzzled us. Coaches, parents, like, he's right there. Why did he do it? And we asked him one day, like, why are you afraid of it? He was like, I don't want to make a mistake. And I said, Malcolm, you know what? Making mistakes will make you better.
True.
So I said, if you have an idea of what you want to do,
Canadian spirit.
If you have an idea of what you want to do it. if you mess up, it gives us a chance to correct it.
I love it that you said that, because
Facts.
if you don't make mistakes, you don't grow and learn.
Right?
You can't learn.
Right?
How are you to learn if you don't make mistakes? You have to fall and get up.
It's like they say, you know, everybody
That's
looks
what
at
happens.
everybody's successes, but nobody looks at the 100,000 times they fell.
But that's what happens to
Exactly.
perfectionists. They're
I love
not
this.
used to failing. They're used to winning all the time. So
Yeah.
once they lose, they crash.
Yeah. So, to continue the story, Malcolm was like, all right, cool. He had a
Damn Rasta.
wicked season. Wicked season. He went in, he made the mistakes, he got corrected, but more times than not, where he was and what he was doing was the right thing. Then when we got into school, it was kind of the same thing. You know, teachers were like, yo, Malcolm is a great student. He's always in the conversations, but it's not translated, right? It was the same thing. So we realized that whole, you know, get the negative thoughts out your head, right? Formulate what you want to do, and then try. Worked with everything.
Well, I love the
Right.
advice.
So
I do.
that's how Master Move Rise came about.
But my question now,
Yes.
wishing that Malcolm was here. So hopefully
He was gonna come today, but he was
hey,
under
boss
the
has
weather.
got to make boss
There'll
moves.
always
It's all
be-
good.
Look. As always, there always got to be a follow up. Like, you know,
Yeah, and our
interview,
door's
like,
always open.
like
Our door's
either
always
a couple
open.
of weeks or a couple of months. We want to know what you've been
What's
up
going
to.
on?
Oh,
You know what I
definitely.
mean?
What's going on?
Up.
We may even just come to you. That's
Or
how
that
we're
too.
moving.
You never know.
We'll just come to you one shot.
Ooh, special location. Special
Yeah,
location.
Yeah. Special location. You see
Catch
that,
me out
folks?
there. Catch
That's
me
how
out
we're
there.
moving, right? Because the way I look at it like this, man, we need this generation wealth, folks. Our thing here, these things here can't come off. You know what I mean? So it's time for us to utilize it.
So listen, wait, before we go on, because I want to get this out of the way early because I don't want to mess up.
No problem.
So I got a couple friends and artists that are, you know, working some stuff. So I just want to shout out again, Stone Giant Management. So sorry, Stone Giant Records, and their whole crew. They're going to be June 30th. Empress of Canada, Toronto. Also, Young Drama is going to be on that. There's a few other cats, and I'm sorry if I don't mention you, but also July 9th, Millie's in Toronto.
Yeah,
they're going to be doing that. Young Drama is going to be on that too. A few other cats.
Drama.
Also, Thursday, July 29th.
Okay.
Massive Move Rise with Northern. Northern Entertainment, North Star Entertainment, and Master Move Rise are coming together to do a fundraiser for the Pinball Clemens Foundation. And this isn't one of those, we use it. We're actually working with them. They are in conjunction with us. They allowed us to use their logo.
Salute to Pinball Clemens.
Right? He's done big things for the kids. And, it's such a great program in that, he uses his outlet to make sure that he gives young Black kids a chance to not only achieve greatness, but meet those they want to emulate. Right.
Ooh,
so they
like
just
a mentorship.
They just did a great mentorship.
Okay.
They had Fortune 500 CEOs on there. My boy D.O. Gibson. He was one of the mentors on there. So this is just to kind of raise money for them. They send kids to school, and they pay for everything. We're on Eventbrite. If you go to Master Move Rise Instagram, the link is there. We have Century Sam, love her. Young Drama, YBA from the Jane, King Gruff. Amanda Movale, hey, and let me tell you, Amanda Movale, she has one of those voices that come out of nowhere. It's like an Erykah Badu, Nelly.
She slaps. That's what it is. She slaps. That's all good. She slaps. That's dope. That's dope. Salute to the queen.
King Gruff is there.
Ooh.
And we have coming back for the first time on stage together, I think in like 10 years, Art of Fresh, D.O. Gibson, and Slacker the Beat Child. Right? So, may have a couple of special guests on that. So, and Jelly Two Fly. I saw her in Niagara. saw her in Niagara on Saturday. She tore it down.
What did I say?
Yo.
What did I say, Rasta? What did I say about
So it's
Jelly
gonna be off the hook.
Hold on, wait, Uncle,
Yeah.
Uncle,
Yes,
Uncle,
yes,
Uncle Kev.
yes,
Don't forget.
Okay.
Private name,
Private
private
name,
number,
private number.
and Jelly Two Fly have a song together.
Yes, they've done a few stuff together.
I'm trying to convince both parties music video.
Is there a video?
I'm trying to convince both parties music video.
All right, you heard it here. Jelly.
I'm shouting out right now. You know,
PMP.
I'm a videographer, so
Yo, come on, man. We working for the people of the city, man.
Well,
416
listen,
stand up.
Private name, private number. You know, he's on the same thing about bringing people together. Like he with The Rock out in Niagara Falls, they had the Expose the North. It was probably one of the best shows I ever been to. All positive talks.
That's what
they had R&B, male and female.
I've been bringing up his name.
They had artists from Buffalo. They had this one cat from Calgary. Young Guns, Mark Lee, King Smooth, GT the artist. Yo, it was crazy. Jelly tore it down.
Like I said.
Yo, it was crazy. It was crazy, and
the people
they're doing more. We're doing more. They're gonna bless me and allow me to be a part of that movement too. So I'm really excited.
I love it.
So.
You guys are so great.
I mean, like, Six Dot does have this charity vibe, you know what I'm saying? A memorial thing, our skate park memorial vibe, barbecue vibe, you know what I mean? You're more than welcome to jump in on that, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Kev?
That's going to be a big thing there. Already starting to hook up people who could help us. And
raise like right now, people, this is what we're trying to do going forward, is building things better for the city, period. I mean, like, it is a Blue Motherfucking Monday or a rent or a vexing, however you want to put it down. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's better than calling it the Screwface Capital. It has a very bad stigma for too many years, the Screwface Capital.
Listen, you know what? I could understand it when it was there, but, you know.
Yeah, it's a different time now.
Okay, we're older. Right?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm proud. I'm proud to say I'm older and I survived.
I'm older. Like,
you know what I mean?
I'm above 35. I'm above 35 for real. And
off the calendar and still alive. Listen to me.
I'm at that age where they ask you what year you're born, you're scrolling for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, baby.
So anyway,
check one, check two.
Back to what you were saying, because this really, really bothers me.
I'm telling you.
When we were growing, Bino, when we were young, right? The biggest issue is there wasn't a urban scene. Right?
Facts.
Canada was great for rock and folk and all that, but
facts.
They could not.
Bluegrass music gets more ratings.
Right. There were cats out there that were going for a deal, and people are telling them if you sell 500 units or 5,000 units, we could give you a deal. Man, we'll go out and sell 10,000 units and not get a deal.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth.
And it's crazy because
it's
crazy because back then you had the Americans coming to Canada for that new sound. Like Sox was killing it. The DJ from Main Source was killing it.
DJ Law,
Maestro, right?
Maestro Fresh West.
Ron Nelson, like even with like I was telling
DJ Joe Boxer.
I was even telling the one cat that the guy who produced Candy Bar for Rascals.
Okay. Big tune, classic tune. Hold on. Gunshot for that. Gunshot, big tune.
A lot of people here don't know that he played it for the artists in the States, and Keith Murray wanted it.
Yeah. Facts.
They had a
facts off the Beautiful album. I remember them times.
After everything came out, it came out that Keith Murray could only play his in the U.S.
Facts.
And Rascals could, and Rascals was a hell of a lot better.
So remember, folks, when y'all hear about bootlegging, remember, Canada's all about bootlegging. So when Dr. Dre, AC/DC, and a couple other artists I can mention, we're talking about, if you bootleg our stuff, we're suing you. What happened to music, people? What happened to music? What happened to the talent?
I can tell you that.
What happened to the art of the hustle, man? What happened to, man? And like he said, back then we didn't have shit.
No. But we were leading. Right?
Where's Carabana? Canada.
Right? And the thing that bothers me the most is that now we have people who are successful in the music business.
Oh, you want to be
Why-
present time now?
Why are those people
Ooh.
not forcing the issue in Canada?
Wow.
And I'm sure they are. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff behind the scenes, but
You know what
no,
I
but
need?
Canada,
I need
I
that.
find a lot of artists
You-
are
you-
still
you-
looking for the algorithm
To me-
rather than
to
putting
me,
out
you're
good
pretty
music.
much saying,
Oh my
look,
goodness.
pretty much
Give
saying-
him some gun. Yo, you hear what the man said?
Yeah, I heard him.
You heard what he said?
I wanted to say something here though.
Oh,
We've been a student to the art for a long time.
that is us at the
right?
Area 51.
And on the real,
E2 key.
on
Yo,
the real, we haven't learned enough. And
we're
what I
supposed to
mean
keep
by that,
learning.
as in, the certain ones in the States, they protege. They got old, right?
Yeah,
They're still in the game,
yeah,
still relevant,
Still facts.
right?
yeah.
So why the ones here who are
Keyword
students
relevant.
to the game, who got old, and do the same thing?
That's a question. That's a
To
question.
keep the art of here going instead of a few only
Blue
individuals
motherfucking
who-
Monday.
such as Drake, Tory Lanez, Press
With
Up.
Uncle Kev
You
from
get what I mean?
MMR.
We need more. You get what I mean? Like,
Listen,
you see
I-
how
you
there's
know what?
Cali,
I
and there's
want
New
more
York.
EQ,
You know how
TV.
there's so many MCs greats who came out of them places. We need more out
He's
of
talking
our
facts, people.
place.
Listen. We have the talent.
We have the talent, but we don't have the
the
infrastructure.
talent. We don't have the infrastructure. We don't have.
Okay, we can
like
have the
it's-
infrastructure because me and Ross have had this argument many times, Uncle Kev. But you see, the perceived idea of Toronto, Screwface Capital. Remember, this is why my show right now, Blue Motherfucking Monday, is going to become the new thing. Because at the end of the day, if we all could rant together, that means we're still speaking to each other. We're not running for a gun. We're not running for a knife. We're not running to fucking get mad on that level. We're more at the point of why ain't we working together and building the infrastructure instead of having 20 different Toronto dope artists running around doing 20 different fucking shows instead of putting yourselves into one show and make that show sell off and make sure everybody go home safe.
Look here, man.
Right, listen. One of my biggest things is this whole world of social media and influencers and followers.
Damn.
And to me, followers are like back in the day business cards.
Yeah,
Right.
See that?
And it's not that I
Shout
I
to that.
appreciate
I
every
agree with
single
that.
person who takes the time to ask me my name or to hand me their phone to put my name in there and follow me. I respect that. Right. But what it's like now is that these companies that people want to go to for these deals are looking for how many followers do you have? Do you have that blue check, which now you could just pay for? So that's gone.
Ooh.
You know,
Sorry, I just feel like
how many
Instagram is
thousands of
ooh.
people are following you? And then you have big name artists in the States that have like 1 million, 2 million and can't even fill out a show because the followers are not following, or the followers are big but they're not local.
You know what it
They're
is?
worldwide.
You know what it is?
I run into that
You know what it
problem.
is?
Right.
Nicki Minaj said it on a show. She said it when she was younger.
Nicki.
All right. That when I used to turn on the radio, I used to hear talent.
Mhm.
Nowadays, when y'all turn on the radio, she's referring nowadays to everybody. Nowadays,
You hear
y'all
payola.
hear who is popular.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's not who has talent.
No
It's
talent.
But you know
who's
what? Okay,
popular.
There's
okay.
no
Here's the thing.
Foundation. That's
Here's
what
the
we're
thing on
arguing
that.
about.
I-
There's no
I only-
infrastructure here.
You know why I'm bringing up that? Because I'm relating to what you're saying, that the followers, like the business card thing, right?
Yes.
So now that is the thing. You have to become popular to get talented.
But the question is who makes you popular? And I'll tell you why. Listen, I'll tell you why. When we grew up, right, you could go to a club. You'll hear Tribe
Yes.
and De La. They were popular. You'd also hear Public Enemy, X Clan. They were popular, right?
I can answer
Wait a
this.
minute,
I can,
You'd hear
I can
NWA.
understand where
Wait a
you're
minute.
coming
They were-
from and
let
where
me
you're going
finish.
with
Wait a
Let me
minute.
finish.
They were talented.
Let me finish. Wait, hold on. We're following the whole popular idea. We'll talk about the
Okay,
talent
go
later.
on.
Right? They were popular, right?
At the time.
But
He's talking the truth, folks. This
but-
is why we bring these type of
but
guests on.
what
here for you
happened
folks.
was, and I'll tell you, I'm gonna get militant right now.
You have to.
Please.
Okay,
It's a Blue motherfucking Monday.
here's the thing. Everyone thought it was a fad. Everyone went against it. In our community,
I agree.
we had balance. When we controlled it, we had balance.
Yes.
Salute to
Right?
that.
You'd
I
go to
salute
the
to
club.
that.
In one night, you could party. Say 911 is a joke.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Get militant, right? And then chill out West Coast, right?
True.
And everything in between,
True.
right?
True.
The Bay Area,
True.
killing it.
True.
Mhm.
What happened was, once it left our community,
Go on.
right? And it went out to like the colleges and stuff. And then it seeped out into, non-urban America.
You're pretty much saying it went commercialized.
No, it didn't just go commercialized. And commercialized isn't
Okay.
a bad thing.
It
How
did.
about this?
What
How
I'm-
about-
It
how
did.
about
No,
it's not
no.
commercialized corporate.
What no, it's not even that. Because that's not necessarily a bad thing. What it did, it said, okay, as a record company, anything that is thought-provoking, uplifting, right? Anything that will better, that's on the burner. We're going to run the music industry like we run the news. If it bleeds, it leads,
Mhm.
right? If it bleeds, it leads. Now, we all know
The man has a
you
good
living
point.
that lifestyle could only last so long. And when you look at who was buying 50-60% of the music,
Mhm.
they were rebelling when they were young. And then once they had
confirmed.
once they had to go to school and get out of the house, they
They did.
used where they were born into to change. And the sad part is, and we know it's true, because now that we're hearing all the old school hip hop and music, right? The only thing that happened is a lot of those non-urban kids who are growing up and getting into those executives are starting to say, yo, I remember I grew up on this, let's play this. I grew up on this, and let's play this. And even
Favoritism
then,
101.
they played the watered down stuff. Now,
Favoritism
the way
101.
they did it is that they take these kids, and it's no different because they did it to rock kids. They did it to the music companies do it all the time. They take these kids
it's a
who have
machine.
nothing, and they give them money, and they're like, yo, we're going to give you this. We're going to give you $1 million
It's a
deal. But people
machine.
don't realize it's $1 million loan. And that's why we have men
Exactly.
having
machine.
million records sold, but still broke.
Yep.
That should not
It's a
happen.
machine.
And what bothers me is there's enough people today. There's enough talent today. There's enough technology where, you can sit in Area 51 where no one knows where you are.
Yep.
And you could do stuff digitally and control it. Right?
Basically,
But the
build
problem
infrastructure.
with that is people are chasing the bag and they want the millions in a society that has changed, and they haven't changed their ways. Right? And this is why when I was working,
agree.
when
Team
I saw
agree.
some artists, I'm like, you guys are great up there, but when this isn't your show,
Facts.
right? It's not your show, so you're not making the money off the show, and you can't sell a CD like back in the day to
Yeah.
make some money back.
Yeah.
What are you doing to make money? Right? You
No.
should be doing
Go on.
you should be doing merchandising.
Now let's
right?
get to that now.
Uh-oh.
So I tell them, like, you look at Chance the Rapper, who made millions and millions of dollars off a hat that says 3. Anytime you see a 3 hat, you're thinking Chance. I'm saying if you're an artist and you are good and you
These
need
are
to make
valid
money so
points.
you do not have to borrow from the record company, right? Work your 9 to 5, but make sure you have something to sell at the end of the
Make your
day
own
But
and
Uncle
make it
Kev-
quality,
but
right?
Uncle
And
Kev-
ownership. Like, our community needs ownership, because it's not
Uh-uh.
unless we have ownership and economic power
Uh-uh.
that we could change and everything. And this is why going,
He's talking the truth.
everything comes around. And this is why
You know what?
Toronto is turning into like a Chicago, where everyone
Ooh.
thinks they have to talk about guns. They have to
Okay.
talk about this, and it
Okay.
has to be violent. When I see these young kids like dying just as they're making it, and they're dying, I'm like, we don't have to be like this. Like, why do we have to be like this?
Hold on
Why
a
can't we
second.
come together? And that's why I want, like,
Hold on.
I'd love to see the older people say, like, listen, and all you have to do is just start with one or two, and you show what you can do with one or two, and you instill that one or two to bring the next one or two up. Then you have two goes into four, and four turns into eight. It's like Jay-Z said when he said, you know how I made wealth? I bought artwork. I bought artwork for 1 million. 2 years later, that's worth 4 million. Like, that's all we have to do. Like, it's there. We just have to be prepared to say, you know what? I'm not going to
Hold on a
chase the
second.
money. I'm going to chase
I-
the art.
I gotta say,
Sorry.
a couple episodes. What do you don't apologize here? No.
I'm not sorry. It's a Canadian in me. Sorry.
Hold on a second.
Again.
It's the whole understanding of a blue motherfucking Monday. All right, we're not here to be all super duper positive shit.
We're not here
Go to church
apologize.
for that shit, people.
We're not here to apologize.
There is no apologies here. See, real talk. We're trying to make change. Period. We want to change Screwface Capital Toronto to Blue Motherfucking Monday. Toronto.
But on the real, like I love it what he's saying. Like
Love it.
Like
This is the stuff that
straight up.
where's NBC when I need them? Where's ABC when I need them?
But what I'm saying is that you see from the era where we came from with the CDs, there was a physical way to sell your music. You get what I'm saying?
Cassette players.
So now you have to go in
Pushing
evolution
vinyl.
how to sell your music.
No. We have to understand.
You gotta sell your music.
We gotta understand. We have to have the basics down.
But do people understand what their brand is?
No, they don't.
Listen, you guys are going way ahead of the tape. Let's keep it simple.
Then catch up.
No. I'm way caught up because I'm looking at it from the 1+1 situation. Okay. So hold on, let me fulfill one before I go jump into the next thing, like Uncle Kev's trying to say. People, you have talent. Okay? You can leverage your talent. You hear that word, children? Go look it up in the dictionary because you can leverage everything in the modern world. This is why the current world of old fucks are stuck. I don't want to get off paper money. I don't want to make plastic money. This digital currency is scary because we have no control over it. And everybody with the digital currency who's been on this bitch since, I don't know, we'll say 2007, 2009. Kev.
Rich.
Thank you. So they don't business about Wagwan right now in the normal world. They'll look you in the face like everybody who took the jab and said they didn't take the jab. You get me? This is the world we live in, people. Blue Motherfucking Monday is just trying to show you that there's still positive elements in my city that I can shine a light on. But I can't be the only person shining a light on these positive entities. And if you are with the people, and I do mean people, not aliens, not Illuminati, not the police, like, because truthfully, the police should know if they're watching me. And I don't give two fucks about your life, right? Because firemen are more important than you motherfuckers. Okay? I'm sorry. I'm just thinking about people who actually save lives. Those MSM workers who run around and bring people back to life.
Yeah.
Those people are more important than you guys.
Listen.
But a life's a life, right?
I don't really like to say one's more important than the other.
I'm just saying who's in the danger factor. Hence why it's important. Who's running into a fire to save lives and who's letting off to save their own life. I'm just saying.
I cannot sit here and say that you don't have a valid point.
I'm just saying we're in this world right now.
I know a lot of
present day.
I know a lot of police officers that, do their thing and try their best. But I also know police officers that, they scare me that they get to wear a gun. So,
man, you know what I'm scared of? That the cops, when I was growing up, retire and influence other rookie cops.
You know what I'm afraid of?
That's what I'm afraid of.
I'm afraid of spiders.
I'm afraid of the system. When they put you in,
that's a bigger thing. That's a bigger thing.
Dangerous.
Okay, wait.
They are.
I'm gonna go off topic here.
But I love them myself. Actually, Spider-Man's my favorite hero. My fans already know that.
Spider-Man's not even a hero. He just got bit by a spider. What do you do? Like, wrap people in
Spider-Man
webs.
is
Oh my
life,
goodness!
yo.
Stop this. Spider-Man is a jokey
listen,
version of
look,
Batman.
look.
Stop
You know what I like
this.
about Spider-Man? He has the illest hustle. He's fighting whatever, and he puts the camera or whatever, and then after he gets paid for it.
True.
Talent.
He was the
Talent.
original Instagram. He was the original Instagram.
Yo, think about it. Which hero's doing that? They're like, yo, I need
Up
to
to
get
the
paid,
time.
bro.
Wait.
You know what I mean?
You could also argue that he was a narcissist.
What do you mean?
Yes.
What do you mean?
Yes.
A nurse? What do
yes.
you mean?
What do you mean?
Yes.
Explain.
Okay.
Yes.
He didn't go out there
Yes.
to save people,
Go on.
right? He wanted people to see him saving people.
Of course.
But
Right?
that wasn't his fault.
That's right.
So is he
But that
saving
wasn't-
people to save people? Or
but
is he
that
saving
wasn't his
people to
fault,
be like,
though.
look at me?
Hold on. You got to remember, most of his arch villains without superpowers
Mhm.
held high position in the Marvel world. Jonah J. Jameson.
Yeah. Go on.
Okay. Newspaper dude.
Go on.
That was one of his arch nemesis. No
and-
powers.
and,
Okay,
Hold
but
on.
wait,
Norman
no.
Osborn.
Let's stay on Jonah.
Osborn.
No
Let's
powers.
let's stay on Jonah here.
Okay.
All right. He was
Okay.
taking pictures
Okay.
for Jonah, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so he was just
As-
doing his job.
As Clark
Is that
Kent.
it?
As
I was
Clark
just doing
Kent
my
would get
job.
away with.
I
Hey,
was just doing my job.
hey, I'm a
Listen.
superhero when my glasses
Listen.
come off.
Yeah, but he
Gotta-
never took pictures of himself to get the shine, did he?
Well,
He
check
was
this
never
out.
considered a
He
villain.
tried to. He hide.
He
But
was
check
never
this out.
considered a
But check
villain.
this out. Saving everybody don't pay the bills. You know what
Big
I'm saying?
facts. The man was a reporter.
Listen, I
Fuck
think
Bruce
on- I
Wayne.
think
He was a
on the
rich kid.
real,
Exactly.
Stan Lee just tried to make him look good, and I bet you Spider-Man was taking a cut out of everything he was saving. Like, let's be real.
You damn straight. Like
Okay,
taking them
okay,
pictures.
okay, listen. Marvel, Fox, and whoever else knows anything about Marvel comics and Spider-Man. Listen,
Don't get
do not
involved with
tag
me.
Miles Morales' fucking storyline to this. Reddit,
Listen.
the person I see who posts this on Reddit and clowns Spider-Man. It's me and you, eh? It's me and you. I'm gonna find you and come to your house and
Spider-Man
slap
couldn't
you.
even keep his woman.
Well, that
He
I
has
have
too
to-
many
He
women.
has too many women on.
That's
what
the
too
issue.
many?
He
What
has
too many?
Too many women on his
many
mind. He
women.
had Betty Grant on his mind. He had Gwen Stacy on his mind. He had
Facts,
Mary
facts.
Jane on his mind.
Facts,
Yeah,
facts,
like,
facts, and more
All
facts.
them girls them on his mind.
Facts.
Okay, I only know the girls from the movies, so
Well,
Oh,
I
brother,
read
man.
the comics and all of that.
We
you realize that
we
I'm just
deep.
saying shit. I don't follow
I know.
comics.
Don't worry, man. It's
Hey,
all good.
okay.
But back to the main
All
point.
right, wait. Because you know what? I just thought of something,
What's
and
that?
I think this is the right forum to talk about this.
Ooh.
I'm a bit of a conspiracy guy,
No
Okay,
way.
All right, go on.
just a bit.
You know
Just
you
a
have
bit.
dark skin, right? There's melanin.
All right,
So
okay.
Nothing's a conspiracy.
So we all hear the stories of what's going on in the industry,
Go on.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Right. all the parties and everything.
Yeah.
Now, we also hear that am I getting music played for me?
What's going on there, man?
Oh, okay. Now,
And you turn
We
off that
all
phone
see-
like a
and
professional.
I'm not asking you guys agree with it.
Go on.
Just follow me. We all see everyone getting vexed about drag queens reading to kids
Oh,
and
no.
the gay agenda.
Oh, boy.
I'm cool with anybody reading
Oh, no,
the
no,
kids.
no.
Here we go.
Let me bring it full circle. They say at these parties,
Yeah.
they will take people
Yeah.
and put them into homosexual
Yeah.
positions
Mm.
in order to control them by keeping that I'm gonna let it out that you're gay, right? Now, do you think that maybe those same wretched, evil people are the ones behind the movement of the gay agenda and we have to fight against it just so that they could keep their card of power? Because if you think about it,
Go on.
if everyone was like, who cares who you have sex with?
Mhm.
Can that be used against you then?
Could it be used against you?
Yeah. If we lived in a society where having same sex is the same as having heterosex,
We
which means
do live in
we
a society.
don't care. It doesn't matter who's having. No,
We
I mean,
do.
we do, but I mean, live in a society where people accept it all.
No,
If everyone accepted the fact that sex is just sex, right? And
I
whoever
agree.
you divide, whoever you want to lay with, that's on you, right? Then evil people cannot put you in a situation to say, "Oh, you slept with the man," because if it came out and nobody cares, we're like, "Yeah, all right, you slept with the man, whatever."
Mhm.
So, do you think that this whole agenda
Mhm.
is perpetrated by the same people who are allegedly accused of the evils that are going on in Hollywood?
Of course.
Before you answer, just let it sink in.
Oh,
The whole thing that I said, just let it sink in,
Folks,
and then
my
come at me.
guess. You got to understand, this is Blue Motherfucking Monday. This is not the type of show that's coming at you to make you not think. I want the fire burning. I want your brain to go nuts.
Shout out to IMDO who just joined.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So like,
RW Isaac, Big Blocks.
to me right now, I kind of just say it this way.
I
I overstand.
Mm.
Knox is dying back there, eh? Knox is dying back there. Okay, let it out, big man. Let it out.
Look here, man. Nowadays, look, there's so much going on that they're trying to make the agenda that it's the new norm, and they're trying to impose it upon the youths. You get what I'm saying? Because they want them to grow up into it. You get what I
Okay,
mean?
so let me just clarify what you're saying. So I want to make sure I understand. Are you saying that they're trying to get the youth to grow up into a society where it doesn't matter and it's okay? Or are you
Yes.
saying that they're trying to get the youth to grow up to turn that way?
No.
Okay.
They're in the process
But
of
the
figuring
thing
out a
is,
way
with me,
of building a system that
my
works.
personal is
That's
that
what they're
let
doing
a
right
kid
now,
be a
currently.
kid. You know what I'm saying? They're not adults yet. They're taking in so much. They're sponging so much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they're kids. They shouldn't be talking about sexuality with kids.
Have you been
Like that.
have you been in a playground?
Wait a
Yes.
minute. Wait. Uncle Kev,
Uh-oh.
are we changing the topic real quick? We're not segueing from the original topic.
Okay.
The original topic is, yo, people. Yeah, you people out there.
Next episode.
You people, get in the motherfucking comments. Make some fucking questions and be like, wait a minute, Uncle Kev does not have a point. Or he does have a point. Me personally, I understand the internet's run by the fucking military, period, or whatever our body of military is. That's all I know.
That's why Call of Duty is so big.
Hey, I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I know this already. What I'm doing now is trying to get to the little guy and say, hey, I'm maybe the bridge to the next level up for you. And you may be the commonality of my humanity that I need to keep going forward as I get elderly. You see it? That's the way I look at it. Because no one's wrong. The power structure is built by who has the money. As you could see in every freaking action flick, follow the money. And the one guy that you turn to that you think got your back is going to be the one guy who stabs you in the back. Okay? And there it is. Life's lesson in a nutshell. And they showed us in every action movie faux pas. Every one of them. The feng shui sucks because if the black guy who happens to be the hero, I'm sorry, Sam Wilson, Marvel again, they're going to make you the hero. You're just not going to have all the big, sexy action scenes. You're not going to get the blade moment. Wesley Snipes fought for you motherfuckers to get the blade moments.
Right? People forget it was Wesley Snipes before
You
Wakanda.
really brought Marvel.
Wesley Snipes before Wakanda. People forget. What's that Eddie Murphy movie?
Coming to America.
No.
Trading Places.
No. That was a great movie, by the way.
Oh, I can bring up a lot of them.
No, the one where he was in the corporate world.
In the corporate world?
Yeah.
With the daughter?
Not with the daughter. It's an older one. Oh, with Grace Jones was in it.
Grace Jones was in it.
If somebody knows that movie, someone back us up.
Lord.
But anyway, that was one of the first movies that had an almost all black cast.
I thought that would have been Coming to America because Trading Places was the first big one. Was it Boomerang? That would be a Spike Lee joint.
No, it wasn't Boomerang. I don't know, but I know Eddie had one of the like this is another thing. One of the things about that sucks about living through something is sometimes you don't even realize how great that something was
Oh yeah, till it's
until
gone.
years later.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
hell yeah.
Years
I
later.
appreciate disco, folks. Not to listen to, the dance to, and party to it, but I actually appreciate it if it came down to meditation. Dun,
Disco?
dun, dun. Do a little dance, make a little love, get down tonight. Hey,
Woo!
hey, get down tonight. Hey.
Okay, next.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just saying, if it came down to people, Blue Motherfucking Monday fans going forward, please understand that we're not trying to cause wars. What we're just trying to say is open your freaking minds and look at what's in front of you. That's it. You know what I keep seeing in my feeds of recently? The black man saying, what happens if 30 million black people just not go to work tomorrow?
30 million black people would be without pay.
That's right.
The question is, would it really be as easy as that?
No. If 30 million black people got together and unionized together and decided that we are going to set a standard for how we are treated in the workplace and everyone worked together for that, that would work. Not going to work for a day just means that the next day you go in, you have to work twice as hard to catch up. It's almost like when people say, gas prices are up, we should boycott gas. You still need to drive. You're still going to go back and buy that gas.
Hold on. Wait.
Sorry.
I'm not complaining about the gas conversation, but me and Russ always bring up the gas conversation. So I know my Blue Motherfucking Monday fans are not going to want to hear Uncle Kev talk about the gas.
Oh, I wasn't talking about the gas. That was
Okay.
just a.
I get it. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
Gas.
Speaking
right now.
about gas prices.
God damn, gas is ridiculous right now.
Right? Especially after beans.
Dude, if I could get some proper kidney beans, I'd be safe eating my rice and peas again. But right now, they're making fake peas. They're making fake vegetables. This world is nuts.
Man, how do we get so far off topic?
We didn't really get too far off the topic here.
Things.
Oh, aside from Malcolm being the CEO,
Don't worry about that.
yeah, aside from that, aside from we're looking at the what do you call it again? World is they got a shady organization and might have a dirty, filthy hand that doesn't have a proper agenda for us, but an actual agenda for those to become. So I would think overall, and the best solution going forward is to ask my next question.
Okay.
So my next question was, how the feeling? Get me when I say this, Uncle Kev. How's your feeling from? Because this is a past now, okay?
Okay.
From your first successful MMR event. Like, you know, when the night's done, everything's successful, nobody got shot, no stab, you guys did your thing, you can now reminisce because it's the next day. How's that feeling?
Well, the first true event that we're doing is the 29th.
Okay.
So hit
this
me up.
Is beautiful.
Hit me up on the 30th. I'll let you know the answer to that question.
Exclusive.
But I'll tell you what. Every time I learn something from doing what I'm doing,
I like that.
I feel better. We
I salute that answer.
We're still young.
Team agree.
We're still young. We have a 5-year plan. We're still young, right? But I think we're going the right way. I
think you're definitely going the right way. You came across Blue Motherfucking Monday.
Right.
I got you live here.
I have a great mentor in 100 Miles Clothing. Big up Gary from 100 Miles. I respect, and you know what, that brings us back to like the gatekeeper thing, right?
The gatekeepers. I'm not calling no names miles, so I don't get shadow banned. Ha 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 ha.
100 Miles has been doing this for over 30 years. Like, I remember going to their store on Young Street and going in, and back in the days where
mall days,
100 Miles, like you bought the purple one, you had one of 100, right? And they had all the art. Like, it was back in the day that any artist that came through looked for 100 Miles, right?
Highlight days.
He had some big people on his roster.
Hey,
man.
100 miles want to interview your blood fire, the blood fire. Hey,
Right,
highlight
so-
your boy Uncle Bino wants an interview, aka Thursday on the Blue Motherfucker.
Listen, these like I look at them and they've been around solid, going on 30 years. He opened a store out in the beaches.
Yeah.
You know,
True
he's
that.
doing his thing. But what I don't
That nigga
understand
slaps.
is why
Knowledge.
people aren't paying homage to that. Like, again, you're from Toronto. You should be wearing if you're not gonna wear my clothes, wear other Toronto designers.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
Sorry.
If we could go on YouTube right now, Uncle Kev, do you think there are more Torontonian rappers that have a New York City hat on, an LA hat on, oh man, a
Per
Detroit,
capita? Per
a
capita?
Detroit
Yeah.
Piston hat on. Like, I know some great friends of mine who've been doing music videos and some big artists who've been doing music videos, and I've never seen them in a Toronto Blue Jay hat.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Listen,
it's like I hear them in Jordans and hear about them Jordans in conversations more than I hear them. Them Jays.
Shoes and hats, I could give a blight to. Like, I think we should be wearing more Toronto hats. Toronto
saying,
team hats.
I rock more Canada hats than Toronto.
Toronto
hats.
We should rep our country. Like, there's enough sports teams in our country that we can
25
wear
years NBA
our own hats, right?
Mm-hmm.
But and shoes, like Jordan's a monster. Like, you know, you can't say nothing.
Don Scalacci made shoes, and he's from Toronto. He was repping the West, the Etobicoke side there. He was repping the West. Don Scalacci.
I did not know that.
Yeah, man.
But
I used to rock them Jamaican flag shoes.
But the thing is, like clothing, we have some great brands out there.
We do.
We have some great brands. 100 Miles, Nice,
big facts.
You know, Life of Dreamers. They have some nice stuff out there. You know, Master Move Rise, obviously. You know, there's a lot of people out there that's trying to do their thing, and you know, all they need is for the city that you know they get behind to get behind them. Right? Like honestly, I want to go back to the days where artists were putting on shows, and in order to get tickets to those shows, you don't go on Eventbrite. You had to go to, you know, back in the day where you had to go to like Play the Record.
Big
right?
facts,
big
facts, big shots.
Because back then, it was a community. Not only did you pick up the tickets, you saw the people you're going with. And then you get back on the phone, like, yo, I just saw so-and-so buy tickets. I got my tickets. You're going to get your tickets. And it was all love, right? And it kept everything together, right?
These kids call it fleek.
What was it? Concert hall every Saturday.
There you go.
Right? You know, and they were rocking Canadian artists, and they'd bring down the odd, you know, American artists, right? Again, shout out Ron Nelson for, you know, that foundation.
Salute. Another man who slaps.
And the thing is, I know that going against the grain and going against the industry is hard, right? And I know there's a lot of people that just say, yo, you know, we tried, but this didn't happen, happen.
But Uncle Kev,
I think the big thing is that we tried to duplicate rather than make our own.
Why should we duplicate?
No.
Why?
Because
we okay.
How are you going to duplicate a system that has 100,000 more people than you do per capita?
Hold on a second.
Listen, the reason Cash Money was able to get a $30 million advance was because they sold $5 million out of the trunk of their car, because they're in a state that has almost triple the amount of people that we have in all of Canada. So financially, we can't duplicate that.
We don't have
but what we can do is we can, like, there's a reason why Anne Murray was used. There's a reason why Shania Twain is used. There's a reason why Sum 21 is used. We have the talent. Like, we had Infinite, we had Solitaire, we had Ghetto Concept. It's not from lack of talent. It's just that we have to realize that, okay, you know what? We can't do what the U.S. does, but what we can do is we can make sure that we get top billing in our own country. And then we take that and forget the U.S. and do what a whole lot of people, like, remember Rumble?
Hold on.
Right?
Wait.
He's huge in UK.
We are.
Right?
We are.
83rd Street Records, Peter and Tyrone.
We are at that level
Big
right
in
now.
UK. Like right now, we do have.
We are.
Look at D.O. Gibson. For years, would go to New School Rules, not by himself, with a camp of people.
Okay.
To the point, people when I met Fame Holiday, right? Fame Holiday told me he found out about D.O. because everyone was talking about D.O. and D.O. wasn't even there, right? But the problem is
That's
that
hard.
the youths look at someone like D.O. and they're like, oh, he's positive, he's uplifting. Like, I'm gonna shout him out real quick. He does
Bless
motivational speaking in schools. He has a Black 365 aspect to his companies. He talks about Black history 365 days a year. I was lucky enough to help him out in February and March during Black History Month and learn how he could do a show for kindergartens up to grade 12.
This is beautiful.
Educating.
Holy smokes.
Right? I got to go on, the morning show on Global TV, and I was blessed because he brought me along wearing my jacket on
Huge.
national television talking about Black history.
Love.
Right? And like we all know it. Maestro did it. Maestro did it years ago. We as a people really need to okay, you know what? Do we want to be known as the stereotype? Or do we want to be known for who we are and the kings and queens we are?
Wait a minute. Present or past tense, Uncle Kev? Because you see,
all tenses.
Because
going
forward right now, I know right now via social media, there's things called shadow banding. Okay, I know this. I know things in the real world, though. Hey, kids, take me in when I say this. It's called word of mouth. And I know deep down that every good intention, it's paved the way to hell. So I always try to look at it as if one man is doing something positive and he's super positive, I don't feel like I should bring any negativity to that good man because he's doing something positive. Even if I don't like what he's doing, I just don't feel like I need to bring the negativity to the man. You see what I'm saying? Or the female, or whatever the situation is. I just look at it like this. If you're doing something positive and I don't like it, I'm not going to come and fuck it up anyways. The energy that we need to get rid of is a community, period. Humans, period. It's that stubborn bullshit. That middle ground bullshit that I'm going to turn another cheek because God told me to. I'm running to God because I'm outnumbered. So I think if people know themselves before they quickly run and jump into a follow the leadership, like I want to make sure that people understand my public barbecue that happened last year. You get it? If it goes down again this year, it's public. So I'm not expecting no cockroaches to show up at a barbecue.
No, and it should be good.
I don't. I expect skateboarders to show up. I would expect rollerbladers to show up. I would respect the BMXer to show up. Most likely before I expect a cockroach to show up. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Nobody's coming there to bring no beef. Everybody's coming there to do the same thing. And it's to have good thoughts about somebody they lost. An auntie, an uncle, a mother, a father, a brother, a sister, a grandmother, a great-grandfather. Who knows? You see what I'm saying? But still keep a cheery moment. Hopefully the bouncy castle comes through. We'll see.
Can I go on it?
Hey, Uncle Kev, you're part of the thing, man. What are you worried about? We're figuring it out, people.
So we're figuring it out.
We're figuring it out, people.
So what are we having on a conclusion on all of it?
A conclusion?
Yeah.
We're trying to make sure we book the follow-up. That's all. You know what I mean?
Follow-up's done. Conclusion to this is to be continued.
Okay.
Conclusion is to be continued. Listen, it's a journey, man. Like we didn't get here overnight.
No, we did it.
Right?
Shout out to the 100 miles for sure.
We gotta really work together and share knowledge. Like one of the things that I've always tried to say is that if I have a plug or if I have an idea,
Do you mean plug in the terminology if you have somebody who can benefit everybody?
yeah.
Oh my goodness. You
No, because
young kid,
here's the
you
thing.
young kids with these stupid words like fleek.
If I could
Lit.
if I could share knowledge, because knowledge is power. If I could share knowledge,
People will
right,
gain wisdom.
whether it's who my supplier is or what design I use or anything like that, um, I think that's what's built, right? All this,
Dopeness.
I'm not going to tell you because you're going to compete against me and make my dollar. No, like
Yeah,
nobody wears the same shirt every day,
No, they don't.
right? So,
No, they don't.
we need to start really sharing with each other. Um we need to start wanting to spend our money in the community.
I say me and
once
Rasta
we
have
start
had this debate tons of times about
it's not even
bouncing our
a
money
it's
around
not
in
even
our
a
own.
debate though. Like
It
if we
is a debate. It's always a debate.
if we spend our money in our community, yes, things in our community tend to be expensive because we don't have the infrastructure. But if we start spending and sharing our money within the community, that infrastructure will come. Once that infrastructure comes, the costs will start to go down. And your goal should be I'm not going to say what your goal should be because that is individual, but my goal in my life right now is to leave something better for my kids. Right?
I team agree with you. I team agree with you. I totally team agree with you. But what I'm just looking at is, as we leaving our structure, who are we leaving our structure? Whom are we leaving? Like, I want to build the infrastructure now is maybe the best way I should say it.
Listen, as the great Whitney Houston said,
right
I
now.
believe the children are the future.
Facts.
Teach them well and let them lead the way.
Show
I
them
love it. You guys
all
are
the
so
beauty.
great.
They possess inside.
Thank you.
Give them a sense.
Hey,
Well,
to make it easier.
I guess until next time we continue it on.
I don't know, I'm feeling like, we should go a little bit longer. That's all I'm saying. But,
It's like someone didn't eat and he just wants to go eat. Listen, sound guy,
Probably,
just ease them up.
Probably.
Yeah, man. You don't know. We already over an hour, brother.
I don't believe this.
Word. They haven't even kicked me off of my live yet.
Yeah, this is actually pretty positive then. I'm
Right?
shocked that your live's that long. That is beautiful.
Yeah.
Holy smokes. I have not been on a live that's been longer than like 15 minutes, maybe 20 tops. Soon as they hear my voice or they see my account, they just kick me out.
I don't want that guy.
Yeah, like
I got a soothing voice that makes people want to actually listen and come forward to me.
I would want to ask you one more time to tell the people of our community, Blue Motherfucker Monday. Hey, how y'all doing?
How you
there?
doing?
What I mean? Make sure y'all get on Amazon Prime and watch Man from Philadelphia. Don't get it twisted. Go check my boy there. He's an OG. He does his comedy vibe. You know what I mean? He's the star of the film, so I'm not going to let no secrets out. Also on that, you better holler at my people, Uncle Kev, especially if you're on that positive energy and you're looking for more positive energy.
Well, let them know where they can find you on all digital platforms, brother.
All right. So Uncle Kev is Uncle _Kev _MMR. That's my channel, my Instagram channel.
Look at the bottom, folks. Look at the bottom, folks.
I don't know
if the camera highlights are there, but yeah, look at the bottom.
That actual channel is just me trying to give positive thoughts.
No, it isn't.
That's just me trying to give positive thoughts.
Listen, people of the world, I did not mean to cut Uncle Kev off. I was having a conversation. Please say it again, Uncle Kev. I'm sorry. I forgot the mics was on when I was talking to the audience.
Uncle Kev is my Uncle Kev moments. It's all about positivity. It's all about, uplifting yourself, making sure the people around you are uplifting. Don't keep anyone that's going to bring you down. And that's not to say that you have to look down on people, but only give the people who are eligible for your time. Not the interested, the eligible. And then our clothing line at Master Move Rise. Right, that's on Twitter, that's on Facebook, that's also on Instagram. Our website, www.mastermoverise.ca. Right now, it's under construction. We're rebuilding, but if you want to keep up with what we're doing, just put your contact information in their email list, and we'll make sure that you're aware of everything we're doing. Once again, we have the Pinball Clemens fundraiser. It's called From the Margins to the Mainstream.
Yeah.
That's going to be Thursday, June 29th at the warehouse on Young Street. We have the top floor and the balcony, so it should be a live show. We have some great talent. Again, we got headlining is going to be Arter Fresh, B Child, and Dio Gibson. We also got Century Sam, YBA, Young Drama, Jelly Two Fly, Amanda Maffeo, and King Gruff. So hit them up if you want discounted tickets. Hit up any of those artists and get their links. They got the discounted tickets up there. But yeah, man, come out if you can, support if you can. More importantly, support the people from your city, right? Let them know that you got their back. And if artists, be true to the people of your city, man. Like if you start to make it, remember, where you came from and show that love.
Those little ones that are gonna look up to you from the neighborhood you came from.
And look for Toronto businesses, man. Bring your Toronto businesses up with you, make those arrangements that make sense. All right. Not just for anything.
You heard it here first with Uncle Kev. You don't know, and the one and only Uncle Bino.
Yeah,
you don't know, man.
This is big.
Here at the headquarters,
yes,
EQ Sound Studios, D2E. You heard it here first from the Rastafari Samurai. Never leaving you dry, and I'll prove this message nationwide. You don't know, people. Yeah, man, we are signing out on this live.
Peace. The Uncle Kev moment.